Health. So this reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Libra for the week of April 6th through to the 12th. It is a general reading. As a general reading, the messages may not resonate for everyone, so be sure to check out your Moon and Rising sign readings as well. I am using the Legacy of the Divine Tarot deck today. I've pulled one card and a clarifier for that card. I'm also reading the card at the bottom of the deck for the overall energy for the week for you for April 6th to the 12th. And I've also pulled an animal speak rune. So Libra, let's see what energies there are for you this week. Wow. Okay, so we have the Tower. Oh, and then we also have the Lovers. It's being clarified by the Lovers. Wow, intense energy this week, Libra. Wow. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so there's some difficult, challenging energy here for you this week, Libra. And then at the animal speak rune we have the Swan, which is new realms. It's often about dreams too, and listening to your dreams and messages that you could be receiving in dreams. Okay, so Libra. So at the bottom of the deck we had the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords, swords is air energy, it's intellectual energy, but the Seven of Swords in particular, and I'll hold this card up so you can see it a little bit better. So this guy is sneaking in through this window, and he has all these swords that he is tentatively stolen or taken. So this is a card about theft or betrayal, dishonesty. It can even be about running away as well. And that's how this card is often read. But it is about some kind of some kind of betrayal or illicit tactics have occurred. So for you, Libra, this week, if there's any contracts or anything like that you have to sign, make sure that you're reading them very carefully. You cannot take anything at face value this week. That is the message with that energy of the Seven of Swords. The other thing is it could indicate that things around you, so it could be your friends, family, it could be businesses or corporations that you work for. So it can be any kind of thing like that, any kind of establishment that perhaps the establishment is corrupt. And so that's another thing that comes in with this Seven of Swords energy, especially with this particular deck. There's a few more meanings with this deck that are related to this deck. But it can also indicate that confidences have been betrayed. So if you've confided anything in anyone, you could be finding that someone has betrayed your confidence. Or even there could be hidden motives. So someone around you could have hidden motives. Now this could also be you, Libra, and this could be your energy. Perhaps you have some hidden motives for something or some kind of a hidden agenda in relation to others around you. Or perhaps that you even betrayed a confidence, a secret that someone has entrusted in you. But this is the energy that's around you. And again, don't take anything at face value this week, Libra. If you do have any important documents to sign, make sure you're reading them. I would just watch this week in confiding in anyone, in trusting in anyone with any kind of secrets, especially if it isn't something trivial, but it's something that's deeply important to you. I would just keep that to yourself this week, because you may find that there's a breach of trust there for you. Because then you also have the Tower here, and this is you have the Tower and the Lovers, and these are two very, very powerful cards. They are major arcana cards, but the Tower, this represents major upheaval. It's upheaval, ruin, unwanted changes that are coming in, and very unexpected changes. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. It's often seen as a very negative card. I actually quite like the Tower energy, only because it allows, towers come crumbling down when the foundations are not stable. So this means that whatever it is in your life that's coming, that's changing, or kind of being taken to the ground, or upheaval, whatever upheaval is happening in your life, it's usually in an area where this foundation wasn't stable to begin with. And so it wasn't built on something that was solid and practical, whether or not it was beliefs or ideas, or it was or something else in your life. And so when the tower comes in, it shakes it to the ground, but it gives you that opportunity and makes space for you to rebuild it, and rebuild it on that stable foundation, and make it stronger and better, or a stronger and better version of what it was. And that's what I like about that tower, is it gives you opportunity. It's that whole when one door closes, another opens kind of mentality. But it can represent a very sudden, unexpected change. Do know that whatever area of your life this is in, it will never be the same. Things will never be the same as it was before. On a very mundane level, the tower can represent accidents. So just be very careful and mindful this week. Be aware of your body and your movements this week, Libra, because of that, because it can represent accidents. But it can also represent a shakedown of old forms or structures and belief systems, and they're being instantly cleared out. And it can even represent, and this is a bit more on a bit of a more positive level, this can also be a major breakthrough for you, Libra. So because you have this energy here with the Seven of Swords, if someone has betrayed your confidence, betrayed your trust, there's hidden information that comes to the surface, this can be a major breakthrough for you in realizing something. Because the one thing with the Tower being here is it's being clarified by the Lovers. And the Lovers is a very positive card, so it is being clarified by a positive card, which kind of helps to cancel out some of the negative aspects of the Tower, and lessens it. It does make it a little bit more subdued, because the Lovers here, and you'll see in this card here, you have the two people that are coming together. This white light from the divine is coming down between them, so it's this blessing from heaven, and there's angel wings that are around them, kind of hugging them, holding them, protecting them, and protecting them against negativity. So it's protection. It also talks about protection from the divine, and you're being protected by the divine. So as you're going through this change or transition, or whatever this upheaval is in your life, and whatever this is even in your life, the Seven of Swords energy and whatever it represents, do know that you're being protected. You are being protected by the divine through this. And so the Lovers can represent relationships and intimate communication. So this can represent where there's a deepening of a relationship. Now this can be a relationship if you're already partnered, so a deepening of your current relationship. If you're single and looking for someone, you could kind of be finding that soulmate, someone that you really connect with on a very deep and intimate level. But this can also be about business partnerships, and partnerships that way, and relationships that you have with other people that way, because it's deep communication, deep, intimate kind of communication, and deep respect for another person. So it can represent that. It can also represent a choice, so some kind of decision or choice that you have to make in your life, and that could be based on this upheaval here too. But again, do know that there's that divine protection there coming in for you in whatever choice that you make, and whatever choice you make, as long as you're doing it with your best interests in mind, and also the interests of others as well, and you're taking that into consideration, that things will work out in a positive way for you, Libra. Now you have the Swan here, and the Swan is all about new realms. That's your animal rune here. And the Swan asks you to try new things while holding on to your present security. So anything that makes you feel safe, secure, and stable in your life, hold on to that, but still try new things, because it's time for you to get your feet wet with new endeavors. You don't need to jump in or rush into anything new that comes into your life, but the door of opportunity is open, and while it's open, and it will be open for a while for you, so these changes will be ongoing for a little while, but walk through that door, but take your time walking through that door, but would you walk through that door? So the Swan its appearance lets you know that opportunities to manifest your dreams and explore new realms are presenting themselves. So, and they will be here for when you are ready for them. It's also advising you to maintain balance as you move towards those dreams, and that if you do embrace these new opportunities and embrace your dreams, that the opportunities will unfold in a way that makes everyday life. You'll see the beauty in everyday life, and it'll make you feel very blessed and very happy and whole. And that's the energy of the swan. So it's a very lovely, beautiful energy. So I do feel like you are having changes and opportunities coming in. They might not seem very positive right in the beginning, especially with this energy around you. It might seem like it comes out of a negative way, but you do have this Lovers here, this very positive energy clarifying it. And this is, again, it's a very positive energy feeling on a soul level. So it's very nice to see that that's clarifying the Tower and again, muting some of the negativity associated with it. So that is your reading for the week of April 6th to the 12th, Libra. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and click on the notification bell so you are notified when the next readings are available. And Libra, have a fantastic week and take care.